that I do
27.
online. Okay, this is a book that I want to get advice for a targeted individual. I'm not logged into Amazon.
Look at the
Now it's
price.
glitching and don't want you to see it. Okay, so here's the book, and you can get the paperback for $4.99, and then the Kindle for $2.99. I'm not logged in. Okay, on this device, they didn't have time to manipulate it. This is the same book. You can't buy it on this device. This
Okay,
is how the
so
books
watch what's
are
going on today since I did
priced.
this upload. So for everything, they're letting me do it since I did an upload, but they have to defraud me out of funds for everything that I do. It used to be like 30, 40, 50 bucks, and then one book was 100. And then like the spices was 100 if I was stupid enough to buy it. And then the con was you get 10. And then you have to upload to be able to make purchases. They wouldn't let me make purchases, period. But everything that I do online will be defrauded out of funds, and a lot of things in person. The government has enlisted people to rob me, try to keep my change, and defraud me out of funds, put extra fees on things that it shouldn't be, which is criminal. But they do it. So, for example, I had a sleeping bag, and the sleeping bag was supposed to be, let's say, not a sleeping bag, but a air mattress. The air mattress was supposed to be like, let's say, 49. They tried to charge me 69 for it. So I got the price. And then they knew I was desperate because someone had punctured the air mattress and found a living word in malice while I was sitting on it, while I was, on it. So nonetheless, that's how I had to live. So nonetheless, I went to Walmart and then they defrauded me out of $20. I know that they defrauded me out of funds, so I said, no, here's the price right here. And then and then she looked at the price. She said, "That's the old price. If you want it, then you have to pay this price." I just had to take it. And like the other video where Dollar General said the police is coming. I want you to see what you're conspiring with. My phone wasn't working. They were controlling it. That's why they have to know what's going second by second. Yeah. This is what happens. You report.
They're talking about me. She didn't want to give me my change. They pretended like they didn't know. I've recorded their odd behavior. So they're publicly demeaning me on the loudspeaker for profit. Here's a lady right here that called them.
She was trying to steal my $40 change.
You shouldn't be committing a crime at Dollar General.
And that was the result. To mistreat me and threaten the police. And you get mad at me
because you get caught in your criminal activity. I'm purposely trying to expose you so it can end. You have no right to try to not honor the coupon that was on the packet. Then, in addition to that, you created another problem with not giving me my $40, my change.
I had to tell her multiple different times to give me my change. Then she tried to distract me and hoping I forget multiple different times. I said, let me speak to your manager. That's theft, but the other parties have done it. I've walked off, forgot they played these games. I've purchased things, and then they took them out the bag. So I have to watch them or either go in self-checkout. Who does that? Let someone buy something and then take things that they purchased out the bag. I've had people, then they started doing things like they ring up stuff and then I see them ring it up, and then they take it off, and then not ring it up. So I go somewhere, and it wouldn't be in the bag. But they used to defraud me out of the funds. But I'm still aggravated because I went to the store for certain things, and they pretend like they're ringing it up, and then don't, knowing you never believe the story.